Nailed it. This is a hard one. See, it's about the guts of being able to, like, even try. This is a hard one. See, it's about the guts of being able to, like, even try. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, fuck. Okay. The idea is working. Damn it. But... Alright. Okay. New route. Nailed it. Did it first try. Rolled that egg off the roof.
Hey, Neko. Take that.
Oh my god. It's got my body!
No, don't do that.
No! Your body is not.
Dirty, 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 dirty.
Alright, are we gonna kill him?
I don't have a shovel.
Oh no!
What's that fucking noise?
Now we sneak.
Alright, I'm back. Hey guys. Yo, Bedlam! How you doing? Bedlam. How's Snowplow Simulator going? Oh, Snowplow Simulator. I didn't even know that was a thing. Sorry about being away. Oh my goodness, every time I've stepped out, I've gotten raided, I think. I was just having a snack, and I switched the stream over to snack time. It was very good, though. Thank you, everybody, for being patient with me while I ate. Yeah. Aw, how is it? So, it's solid. It needs a lot of work, though. Oh, gotcha. Oh, I see. Is it in early access? I've never heard of Snowplow Simulator. I wouldn't mind trying something like that. We get a lot of snowplows here, because, well, I live in Canada, so it snows a lot. Unfortunately here, where you play pretty close with my grandmother, yes, with the owner of the Chinese food restaurant that we used to go to. I mean, I knew him, and he was a nice little old man. He was very sweet. I didn't really like talk to him a lot, but like I'd wave whenever we go in the restaurant, and my mom knew him pretty well. My mom and my grandmother knew him pretty well. But I was also young enough that I wasn't, I was shy. Also played, I know that there was different times that, thinking about it. I know, like, whenever we'd go and, like, we'd go every week and we'd eat, and so, I know sometimes, like, me and my grandmother would go find the table, my mom would, like, talk to him, and, normally, like, the meal I would usually get was, I get, like, chicken balls and fried rice, which was, I was younger, so, that was, like, my favorite, but it would always be, like, it was supposed to be, like, I think, 7 chicken balls, and, I noticed that he always put 8 chicken balls on there, so I'm like, aw. I played 3 sponsored I played 3 sponsored simulator type games to see if there are any good up and comers. Oh, I see. What 3 games did you play? Sorry, we're having a conversation about a Chinese food place that we, it was our old favorite place. Yeah, the new owners weren't as good. They're okay, but it's like definitely like it's not our first choice now. It's like our second choice. But anyway, so yeah, Drug Dealer Simulator 2, Pet Shop Simulator, and Snowplow Simulator. Oh, how did they stack up? What did you think? Let me get, let me move my stuff over here, because we're going to be playing some Splatoon. We're going to be doing some side order. Get this all moved over. Yeah. I think I'll just probably do the one run in side order, though, and then I'll probably take it easy. Where is my Switch? Here it is. Yeah, I feel the new owners usually change up how the food tastes so far. Yeah, and like my favorite Thai place, which, I mean, I've gone to, oh gosh, for like probably 10 years now. Actually, I guess now that I think about it, I started going there just shortly after my grandmother passed. Like, easily my favorite place to eat. Like, I love Thai food, but I know that the owner there, she was also one of the head chefs, and she would also, like, cook a lot of the dishes and stuff. And, I think she decided to retire, and so now I think it's her son that's cooking, doing, like, most of the cooking. And, he's, like, okay. He's not as good. Like, he doesn't have a good sense for, like, I don't know, the dish, I feel like the chicken needs to be done a little bit more, and I don't know, the dish doesn't quite pop the same way. So, I haven't been eating at my favorite Thai place. I feel really bad, because I've basically talked this place up for years. I've talked this place up for years to White, my partner, and she's coming up to visit for the first time, and now we're gonna go, we'll still go, but it's like, she'll never know how good it was, which is probably for the best, because I guess at this point, if it's never gonna be as good as what it was once before, well, I guess it's better she doesn't know what she's missing out on. Drug dealing is more fun than the other two, but snowplow is no slouch. Okay, so they compete. I have suspicions that Pet Store might have some level of AI use, though, sadly. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I gotta really watch that stuff. Oh, we got an emote. Cool. Actually, what is going on online right now? That's Clamble, it's lit. But anyway, so but thank you again for the raid. Yeah, I try to vet, but sometimes it's hard to tell. Yeah, I've had mistakes like that where I've played something and it's like, oh, I shouldn't have played this. Like, oh, that's kind of cool. Customize your splash tag with it. Was that didn't look like a title or a Oh, it was a banner. I wouldn't have guessed that. I like it. Alright. I remember my door's always open if you ever want to chat. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and you know, same goes for you. If there's anything you ever want to talk about, feel free to message me, okay? Yeah. I've honestly just been like so busy lately. I've just mentioned a little bit ago that my partner's coming up for the first time ever, and so I've been kind of really, when I'm not streaming, I'm really doing a lot of the background work to make sure that it's gonna work out a-okay. But yeah, anytime you want to talk, you just give me a heads up, okay? I am totally down. So anyways, I guess we're going to go to Subway so that we can go to, where the hell's the Subway here? Is that the Subway? Subway! Anyway. But no, my favorite Chinese food place now is the one that's underneath, in The one that's in the back alley that's underneath one of our, well, it used to be one of our main game stores in town, but they've since closed down, unfortunately. Yeah, they've since closed down. But the Chinese food place is doing well, I guess. Although I feel really bad because okay. So find the back alley illegal gemming. Yeah, really. I feel really bad though because like their whole like keep in mind this is like in a back alley, this spot. It's like just a little, it's just a single door on the side of a wall. If you're just walking by the alleyway, you're not gonna even see it. And now that the like best game store in town isn't like right above it, like I feel like there's a generation that is just like kind of like that might not even know. It's like, damn, it sucks. But yeah, the big thing that used to like indicate that the restaurant was even there was at the other end of the alleyway. They have a big like archway, like a kind of like Chinese like archway gate, and like they would usually open it or close it if the restaurant was open, right? And it was a really fancy gate, and it was really nice, and it always like stood out because it was on like kind of, if you were downtown and walking by, you'd see it on the sidewalk there, and you'd be like, oh, what the hell's that? And you go over and check it out, and then you see the Chinese restaurant farther down. But last time I went, I noticed they removed their gate. Now they just have a sign that just hangs on the wall, and it just blends in with all the other signs. I'm like, oh, that's not gonna cut it. Like, people are not gonna see that sign on the wall. Like, it's just a little hanging sign, and it's like, it's nice, but it's not nearly as nice as that gate. Just one sec. I'm gonna see if I can find it. I'm like, surely there's a picture of it. Here. There we go. There is. But just so I don't like dox myself any more than I usually do, I will like blur it out just a little bit. Just because it was so nice. I'm trying to think how to do this. Where's my blurring tool? I haven't used this in ages. Just gonna go like that. There we go. There. I don't know why there's a little... this is clearly from some kind of review website, but there we go. So this was like the gate that they used to have, and it was really nice. Like, they'd have it open up, and like, this really stands out, right? And now it's just this little sign. It's like, they have their little like sandwich board out front, and then there's like a little just sign hanging on the side of the building, but like, that doesn't stand out nearly as much as this gate. Like, I get that the gate was kind of, you know, it was showing a little bit of wear and tear, but this is like character. I can't believe they got rid of it. Yeah. Ara. Hey, Jeton. I bet the city or property management had a fit about it, probably. Yeah, you know what? I bet they probably did, because they've done a lot of like work on that particular street. Also, this restaurant was like right like it was technically like my where the bodega where I worked was like across the street, but it was like one street over but across the street. But our basement, I think, actually connected with their restaurant somewhere. I just don't know the route that it would take for, you'd have to go through the basement to get to it. But like everything basically connected with yeah. Also, I just want to say, like, on the side here, it says air conditioned. That is very accurate. It's incredibly air conditioned. It's like the best air conditioning I've ever experienced. I mean, it's in a basement basically, but it's like, it's just one of those things that's like, I don't know. It's a funny thing to advertise on your sign, but it's like, yeah, no. When you go in, you feel it right away, and it's like, it's not overpowering, it's perfect. It's comfy. Comfy in like the best way, but it's still nice and cool. Anyways, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. It's me reviewing the air conditioning in restaurants. Makes me jealous. My work had some AC. Oh, yeah. The bodega didn't have AC. The bodega didn't even have a fire escape, so... Although you could technically go down into the tunnels, I suppose, but I don't know if it's a good idea to go down in tunnels if the bodega's on fire. Alright, so we're gonna do side order. We're gonna pick a weapon. What do y'all think? What do you think we should do for our weapon this run? But anyway, so drug dealing and snow plowing. That's interesting. What haven't you done yet? So we have our splatter shot, we have the umbrella, we have the dualies, we have the bucket, and we have the splatter shot. Or splatling. So the only ones we haven't tried yet, we've tried these three and dropped the ball on all of them. We've tried the bucket and dropped the ball, and this is the only one we haven't tried at all. I'm not very good with the splatling though, so just a warning on that. What do y'all think? The bidet. I mean, it's not really the bidet, but I mean, it's a bucket. What do y'all think? Which one should we go for? Should we risk it? Should we try the splatling bucket then? Okay. Well, that's good enough for me. Bucket it is. Yeah. I know of wanting to see the Gatling gun because Gatling gun, but we'd be fine with the bucket as well. Okay, so risk it for brisket. Yeah. Risk it for brisket, baby. What is a brisket but the bucket of foods? Lucky Bomb. Lucky Bomb's really good. Ink damage is really good, and it has a bonus. That's tempting, but we don't have any abilities going into it. Lucky Bomb's really, really good, though. Yeah. Is there a town inside the bucket? Maybe. High stakes of brisket on the line. Yeah, let's do it. Risk it for brisket. Oh my god, so, 86, 86, I think I had the right, 86, is a fighting game website that does a lot of merchandise for Guilty Gear, Arc System Works, basically, Guilty Gear, Blaze Blue. They also do Skullgirls merchandise and stuff like that. I noticed they have a really cool Guilty Gear poster, and they have it on sale right now for like 59% off. And I was like, oh, it's so good. It's from Xrd. And I'm like, oh, that's so tempting. It's like $12. I'm like, that's a steal. And I went in and I went to try and check out with it. It's like gonna be $28 to ship it here. I'm like, this is so expensive. I don't know if I can do it. So I'm kind of, I don't know. I'm thinking about brisket, I'm thinking about Guilty Gear, and I'm thinking about that poster now. International shipping always sucks. What will it be shipped it here? What will it be shipped it here? What does that mean? What will it be to ship it here? Oh, Australia? Gosh, I don't know. I mean, it's like 28 here. You can try, you can see what it is. I'd be curious. This wasn't too bad. There you go. 86th. So 80 as in 806. Duh. They have lots of cool stuff, but yeah, expensive. Any chance you could ship it to White and she could bring it up? I mean, she's already left where she lives, so and I don't think it would ship fast enough before she like takes off and heads up here. Drone items. Main range. Ooh, range could be good for bucket. Let's do that. Side order's been pretty fun, honestly. Even though I worry that might be a little bit repetitive, but I mean, if y'all want to watch it, I'm down. Yes. So it's like spelled out though. EIGHTY 6 SIXED. Wait. Look. Uh-oh. No! We gotta get that ball up. Oh, it's like lock on, but not quite. Here we go. Nice. But, oh well. It is what it is. I should really sit down and play some Guilty Gear. That's right, too. CEO is on the go over the weekend. And I guess there's some really good games run. I hear Guilty Gear was really good, and I hear Killer Instinct was really good too. Explosive knockback. Because its distance enemies are blown back by explosions. That would be pretty handy. We should probably get that one. It was very fun watching the grand finals. When you say watch it, did you mean 86, the anime code? I'm a bit confused as I thought it was a website. No, it's a website. Here, just one sec. Here. I'll just link it. 86. Yeah, here we go. This is a website right here. There we go. Sorry about that. Sorry about the confusion. Alright. Oh, fish. I don't see it coming. Got him. Stealth kill. What? Let's just drive off the side. It's fucked up. Oh, did you see that? The cheapest shipping is 36 to Australia, which honestly is cheaper than I thought it would be. That is actually cheaper than I thought it. Wow. That means it's like less than $10. It's less than $10 more to ship it to Australia versus shipping it to Canada, which is probably just across the border. It probably isn't even like... Oh, explosive knockback. Rigorous, though. We don't really have anything that's like giving us killer whales is also really useful. We don't really have anything that's giving us knock explosives. We don't really have anything that's explosive, so I had to buy and replace a cable for something straight from the manufacturer in the US, and the cable cost was $50 and the shipping was $80. Ugh, right? Keep in mind, this is also for a $12 poster, so $36 shipping is kind of... yeah. But it's also US prices, so it's like probably like $50. Like, Killer Whale would be good. Ink Saver would also be good. This is really tempting because it has a bonus on it, but I think I'm just gonna go with Ink Saver. They found out my local headphone store could import it for cheaper. Oh. Oh. You know, I never think to ask stores about that sort of thing. Like, if I could just, like, order something like that in, you know? That was bad. Uh-oh. Yeah, get rid of these little guys. Bucket's covering a good range, kind of. At the very least. That distance up is definitely helping it. Go. Alright, and spin it. There, got it. Because, on the bright side, now you know for the future at least. Well, that's true. I guess it makes sense for a niche product, like not mainstream headphone stuff. Yeah, now you have a supplier. Exactly. Okay, knockback. Ink recovery. We'll go with knockback. It has a bonus on it, so. I ate a bunch of don't swim form, huh? I ate a bunch of food. Now I can tell that like my energy levels going entirely to the idea of is going entirely to digesting that food. Whoa. Oh, wow, that was a good toss. Boy, getting that range up is, like, really helping. Shouldn't be too surprised, but, like... Hey, pretty good. Anyway, sorry if I've been like really rambly over the last like hour. I feel like I've been rambling a lot. Ink Saver sub. Explosive knockback. Ink bottle drops are really good. Like this takes a lot of the. Okay, so like ink bottle drop I think is especially good because it covers kind of the base of Ink Saver main, Ink Saver sub, and ink recovery. But it's just a matter of like actually making sure that you get those ink bottles when they drop. But that's usually not that hard to do. Like the percentage is like even at 4%, I feel like you get like a ton of them. I think we got bucket. Maybe I'm calling it a little early, but getting that range up on bucket really just turns this into like a cannon, basically. Drone battery is really good. Max Lucky Chain, Turf Lucky Chain, which I feel a little bit less familiar with. Collection. We've got it before, so I don't need to get it for the collection. We'll just go with drone battery. Drone battery's good. Honestly, no worries, Code. It's nice getting to know you, so story time is a good time. Aw. I am very full of crafting right now. But I feel good. I look forward to hearing. You know, honestly, she got White on stream, so she could have told us about medieval times. I bet it was really fun. Oh wow, I really threw that one too far. Give me that toaster. I feel like really like energized tonight. Like just getting lots of stuff done. Nothing's harder about playing something like Elden Ring and feeling like you're making no progress. Like going in and just like struggling with like a boss, you know, all night. Like don't get me wrong, I love the chew of a good boss fight, but like sometimes you just want to make sure that you're at least, you want to feel like you're getting a little bit of progress done, right? Ink attack size could be good. Rush attack, which I don't know if I actually have rush. I don't have rush attack. I don't think I've ever taken this one. And I'm still not gonna take it because it looked bad. I'm like rigorous for a thing I don't even really want that much. Nah. I should play a simulator. Snowplow simulator. Huh? I debated playing. White wanted me to play trucking simulator at one point, but didn't really end up shaking out. I might be bad at it, like really bad at it, but not like comically bad, just like bad. So that's kind of why it didn't really sort of like happen. Whoa. That's always the worst when, like, as a streamer, like, you can be bad at something and still, like, be enjoyable to watch, but, like, if you're just bad at it, sometimes you're not even necessarily enjoyable to watch, which is, like, it's really hard to sometimes suss out that, like, feeling if it's, like, oh, is this gonna be enjoyable at all? That's why I don't stream. What? No. Sticky ink. Sticky ink would be good. Rigorous, though. It's kind of a challenge. Boy, they're really hitting us with the rigorous, like, ones right away. Ooh, this one can be really nasty. Yo, thank you for the follow. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Shit, no! Ooh, take a L on that one. Ah. It's okay, though. We'll build our meter up and then try that again. Done. I don't think I would be particularly good at the gameplay side to make the gameplay enjoyable, and I'm bad enough at splitting my attention and being able to engage in conversation while playing to make that unenjoyable too. Yeah, being able to split your attention when streaming is really tough. That's like a big part of streaming. Not gonna lie, I do worry about that sometimes code for when I start streaming, but I guess it depends on how you take it, right? Like, if you're interesting or funny, I'm sure it would help in times like that. Yeah, and that's like part of it. Code has been lovely, but I need to sleep. Absolutely, Cat. You go get some rest, okay? Yeah, you go get some rest. And to practice with Discord streams, I guess. Yeah, that's fair. That's a good way to practice. But yeah, like the thing is I think most people, like, I've said this before, like oftentimes the streams will tend to scale a little bit to like whatever the expectations kind of are, you know what I mean? Oh wow, absolutely nailed that guy. Yeah. So like if you're new to a stream, I feel like most people have like more like lenient expectations. And people understand. I know even like for me, like, geez, I've been doing this like full time basically for a few years now. And I still get overwhelmed by moments where it's just like I need a moment. Like that definitely happens. So, I think it's important not to be too hard on oneself. Ooh, double. One left. Wow. Not gonna lie, Bucket's kinda scary. Yeah. Mental stack looking like Jenga. Oh, yeah. Oh, let me get my key. I forgot all about it. I don't know where I thought I was going, but I need that. Oh, hologram key. Oh. Squid attack. Do I have that one? I do. Rush knockback. I also have that one, in fact. Let's go to the vending machine. Neither of those are really good, so. Oh, I'm really full. Five extra life. Hammer is really, really good. I'm gonna maybe take that. I could buy these. And then I guess we'll just reset the stock. Drone gauge charge, ink bottle drop. Yeah. 10%'s really good. Yeah, let's reset these. Mobile drone gauge, knockback. That would be a good one to have. 1000% knockback. Damn, that was pretty good actually. BRB, Bailey's calling. Yep. Sure. I'm sure there's definitely a learning curve to streaming that I have to figure out as well. Fortunately, it'll be a while before I can, though, as my PC is starting to struggle, so I'm going to do a bunch of upgrades. I'm sure it will be very expensive. Oh, fair. To give you an idea, my PC's 8 years old, so probably should upgrade regardless at this point. Hey, that's fair. So when my streams started to actually take off, this was like about 2020, roughly. And I think my computer at the time was, I think, 6 or 7 years old. So, like, as long as your computer can kind of run enough of what you need to run, it doesn't hurt to try. And you can tell from my old streams, though, my computer is struggling. So it's like, you know, I'm fortunate. I'm fortunate that like things worked out the way they did, because looking back, like I was right on the cusp of kind of VTubers taking off, which I think really was like a boost that helped me. But also the expectations were a lot lower back then, which also probably helped a lot too. Drone burst bomb. Sound wave damage. We'll do this one, because I know like my model was laggy, and like you can see some old clips sometimes during the clip show, and it's like, yeah, it was a little rough. Ooh, mobility. That'll be helpful for this. Oh, that was easy. Is stream pretty resource intensive? Kinda. As in just the stream itself and not the game included. It can be. It depends on how much you have going on with the stream. Like, that'll make a big difference. Splatoon gauge. Ink server main would be nice, but main piercing's probably a good idea. Also, should I ask about VTubing as well? Does that add extra? Yeah, it will. It will technically. Yeah. Like everything that you add on top of like the game is always gonna like be more resources, more stuff that the computer's gonna have to deal with. It really just depends on like kind of. Oh, I think I can get this. Oh. Nice. So it is a factor for sure. Where's the other one go? Ah, easy. Yeah, it depends on the game too. Like, for example, like back in 2020, one of the main games I streamed was like Slay the Spire, for example, which wasn't super resource intensive, and that definitely helped. There was other games at the time that I played that were pretty resource intensive, but it wasn't, you know, a lot of some of them I wouldn't stream necessarily. And also a big thing for me was so like if your computer struggles, and if you have like game consoles, for example, it can help to just throw a little bit of investment into a game capture card, because that can take the resources that are needed for the game and put them on a console that you then just capture that, which can free up a lot of like stuff for your computer, potentially a lot of resources for your computer. As I really want to use my VTuber model, yes, absolutely. As I put a lot of time into it, yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense, Scarlet. Special charge up. Let's get the bombs. Especially since we have a lot of stuff that boosts explosion. Honestly, our buckets... Oh, what's this one? Oh dear, this is not good. This one's a real struggle at the best of times. We might be able to make it work with this bucket just because we have a lot of range. But, ooh, wait. Yeah, the range is definitely helping, like, a lot. Oh boy. Do you mind if I DM you on Discord? Absolutely. Feel free to DM me anytime. Sending you the specs for my PC, and then you can let me know if it would be okay going off of it since stream experience. Yeah, no, absolutely. It will depend on things like how vigorous your like model is, what software you're using to run it, like, the kind of like capture like software you're using. If you're using something like OBS, most people are gonna be using OBS at this point, but those things also factor in a little bit. I haven't had this one before, so I guess I'll go get it. Send you some pics of my model, and well then, as I just did a bunch of changes. Yeah, no, feel free. Like, I can't guarantee like what I know is gonna be the be all end all, but yeah. But the main thing is just to like give it a shot, have fun with it, you know. Polishing up everything, can come afterwards. Because the thing is I guess like that's really important. Is there's so much like there's such a like debut culture where everything has to be like perfect right away. A lot of people have this idea that everything has to be perfect right away, but like it's all a process, and it's okay if not everything is. Where are these little guys coming from? Ow. Usually you can see them. I don't see where they're coming from. It's probably... up this way. So, I mean, I've often shown off like where what my like where I started. Let's see. Just do it. There we go. Here. Because let me just grab this. I'm having the craft dinner sweats. Oh, I can feel it. My stomach's trying to like burn up that crap dinner. Oh my god, craft dinner. Here we go. So this is my initial model the White made me. And she made it off the cuff. Because she was experimenting with Vroid because Vroid was free, and she was like, "Here, I made this for you," and I immediately dropped everything and started streaming that. Yeah, I know. I started streaming that morning. I think I had already done a stream that day, and yep, that's my 1.0. Yep, and actually, I'm still the exact same model. It's just we've added polish over the last 4 years. This is like literally the exact same file. Yeah, I was there for that. Yeah, exact same file. And then a few months later, White had taught me like the ins and outs of it, and this is my first crack at it. So I added a little more shape, redid my eyes a little bit. We puffed up the ears. White did the ears. White did the second rendition of the ears. But even then, like, those ears are the same ears that I'm using now. Yeah. Reminds me of a Persona character. I see. And then a few months after that, we had this one, which is like even closer to where I'm at now. They're good ears, yeah. Which nowadays you can like actually just straight up make, like, you can just add cat ears to a model with the later versions of Vroid. My ears are like handcrafted out of actual hairs. I don't mean to brag, but my ears are actually hair. I was there for Panel Upon after a couple bridge constructor streams. White was like, I sent you a thing. Yes! Right? Damn. It does look like the same model, but a lot of changes, honestly. This is cool. I can't say this enough code, but thanks. Aw. Absolutely. But yeah, no, White made my original model on a whim. I wasn't even planning on getting into VTubing. But like, literally, I dropped everything when she gave it to me. I tried it out, and I was like, this is amazing. I love it. And yeah, I was hooked. And so I'm like, teach me how to work on me. And yeah, this is the process. And you can even see like how the later one here is like the precursor to where I'm at now. There is a number of updates between that one and this one, which trying to like find. Yeah, the first update would have been, I think this right here, which is actually a transparent image. Yeah, so you can kind of see that, and then like later on, the further adjustments. This was last year's, which is still basically me now. I have like some minor polish between last year and this year, but it's very minor at this point. But the thing was like, when it comes to the stream, like, it's all just like gradual polish. Like, I'm just like every day, like, I'll pick something and just kind of plug away at like, can I like improve this? Can I change it a little bit to make it like feel better to me, you know? Not gonna lie, honestly, both you and Seahorse are the ones that made me want to do VTubing. Aw, very good. And you showed all this stuff off, and being really open and talking about it has helped me more than I could say. Oh, well, I'm glad it's helping. Yeah, and I know, like, I remember meeting Seahorse, and Seahorse was like really. I remember Seahorse being quite impressed too. And I think it left an impression on Seahorse. So, but I think the thing is when it comes to like starting out like streaming and VTubing and stuff like that, early on, like, don't worry too much about how many people are watching or not watching. The main thing is you want to build the skills of just being able to like stream and talk. I often think about it like kind of like radio or like soapboxing. Nowadays, I don't have to think about it that way, but like back in the early days, I used to think of it as kind of like, you know, it's like, okay, like back when I first started, I might have only had like maybe 2 people in the chat, and they were MIA, so it was just like, okay, well, I'll just talk about whatever just strikes my interest at the time. And that skill was really important to build up, because it's really important to be able to just kind of like start those conversations with yourself, sort of. Even though it'll start with yourself, people will jump in and people will join in, and then you're having a conversation with others, and so that's another whole skill. So my initial impression of White was she is terrifying. And she is art. Yeah, White's funny because she puts off a little bit of an intimidating aura, but then like you get to know her and she's like the sweetest being, like the softest being. Like White is like, She doesn't have like a mean bone in her body, even though she like has this like secret ability to just radiate that kind of energy. I was a hey Ghidorah if I didn't say it. We're at floor 16. Well, this one's important, so I guess I should probably go get it. My best run was floor 18, huh? I will definitely fly by that. Honestly, this bucket is extremely good. It's having range up on bucket is just basic. It's making the whole process. It really is like softening the bucket's like one weakness, which is that usually it's kind of stubby. So the fact that it actually can like reach things is making this just so much easier. Pretty lurky, hey, no worries. But yeah, no, if anyone ever has any question about streaming or YouTubing or whatever, and also just to stress, like, it wasn't like an overnight thing either. Like, you know, I started in, I think, 2013. 2013, and it wasn't until like 2020 that really like I saw like a big like jump. So it can take a long time. And yeah, like I said, that was like I largely owe that to White, like making my body, don't use your main weapon. Well, what do you fucking want me to use then? Like, that's basically what I got. Use your main weapon. Oh, that sucks. But seems like a good way to die not using my main weapon. That hit. This is kind of working. It was also something that when I first started streaming, I was actually planning on streaming like with other people, like on the regular. I wasn't expecting to kind of run like kind of solo. Because originally I was gonna stream with Keita and a couple other friends. Keita was the only one that kind of like hung around, like stuck around with it. On the rare occasion you see Panda or Xeno like pop in. But they had full-time stuff going on in their life, so you know, I get it. Oh, I got 2 new chips. What are the new chips I got? Ink Strike and Drone Gauge, huh? Oh. Ink attack size is really nice. Main coverage is extremely good. I'm gonna go with this one just because I think the quality of life that it'll bring is really high. I can get the other chips some other time. Like, it's not vital we take it right now. Especially when, once again, that's like another one that, oh wow, look at the size of this! Holy shit. That's so high. They're so big. There we go. Do. Should be like fine, probably. Like that should probably be a-okay. It's a little bit better than the computer I was using when I first started. Swim speed up. I could do swim speed up. I could do ink damage is tempting. Swim speed would be pretty good though. I'll take it. But it should be fine. Once again though, like I will say that like it's kind of like mileage may vary and it's very situational on what you're doing with your stream, how intensive the software is for running your model, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, you probably could try it. You can, at the very least, you can set it up and try, and if you notice that like things are really laggy or you're having like bigger issues, then you might want to look into stuff then, but at the very least, like, you can always give it a shot. Okay, so the big thing that a lot of people make the mistake of, and this is like if you're just starting out and just trying out streaming and just feeling that sort of thing out, well, first of all, definitely consider streaming just in 720p. Like, don't go higher than 720p because usually that'll be really demanding on a computer. And honestly, I only stream to 720p, and that's because the vast majority of people that are watching are gonna be watching on like mobile or on screens that aren't really gonna benefit from 1080 that much, and you're not even gonna reliably get 1080 because of the way Twitch handles its like, what would you call it? Not bitrate, but you're not even gonna always get the codec. I forget what the term is. Yeah. Before I ended up working from home full time, I ended up watching 90% on mobile. Yeah. I also sent a few pics of my VTuber model as well. Been working on her lately, and have made a lot of changes. She looks like Wolf Girl. Oh, very good. Frame rate. No. Twitch gives you, yeah, Twitch gives you like bitrate options, but they're not. Oh, you're not always guaranteed to get those bitrate options. And so like even if you have even if you're outputting at 1080p, you might not get the bitrate options to like actually display at 1080p. And the thing is for the vast majority of people too, like they're not going to be on connections that can handle like 1080p for long periods of time. Oh. Nice, we're not getting balled today. I don't like fighting ball. Oh. Transcoding, that's the word I'm looking for. Jeez, how did I get that? that. This should be a really obvious thing. You're not even gonna get transcoding necessarily for 1080p. Oh, it like kind of left us alone almost immediately. It's weird. I think Pearl just sniped it on me. Or you might not get, you might only get bitrate option, only display 1080p, and then no one will be able to watch. Yeah, exactly. The other question is, like, what's your upload speed? True. Yeah, like, there's a lot of things to factor in, and the thing is, I think, like, here's the thing, I guess. Simply having, like, a powerful computer isn't gonna necessarily guarantee that you're gonna have, like, flawless like streaming capacity. Like a lot of that's just stuff you can only troubleshoot and kind of work your way through. But if you ever have any questions about anything specific, I can always try and help. So feel free to DM me anytime. We could get knockback, we could get main damage close, which would be pretty good. Rigorous though. Yeah, I'll go for it. Hey V, how you doing? And I know when it comes to streaming, I know, like, I talk about this stuff, like, oh, this is a hard stage, actually. This one might, we'll have to see how this goes. I know I talk like a big shot, but I know I'm still, like, I'm just like a, you know, I'm not that big of a VTuber. There's so many VTubers that are bigger than me. It's hard to figure out where they're coming from in this one. I see them right now. Wow, that knockback is doing some work. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. That's the first time I've ever won that one. Yeah, it's around speed test, and looks like my upload speed is 103 megabytes. That's definitely enough for upload. Ooh, more main range. Special charge up, that would also be pretty tempting. But this is gonna be amazing. But the main thing is just to try it out. Just like experiment with it, and if you find that like, if your model's lagging, that's like, you know, one set of things that you can try and do. And if you find that like, I don't know, like, it's maybe lagging in other ways, then, you know, it's like another set of just things you can try. I mean, on the plus side, like, at this point, a lot of, like, the groundwork for VTubing and streaming and stuff like that is, like, kind of, I don't want to say done, but, like, there's a lot of people out there that can, like, help with technical issues, and it's pretty rare to run into a problem that nobody's ever seen before. There we go. Aww. Oh wow, we have so much money right now. Have I ever taken homing shots? I have. Really drone splat bomb. I can't imagine homing bucket being that good, but I don't know, maybe. I kind of feel the sleepiness starting to really set in. Stronger gelatins. I've never seen this one before. There we go. Oh, took that hit. Huh. Easy. Yo! Oh my goodness, Scarlet! Aw, your design's super good. Very cute. Aw. Excellent. You look good. Aw. Very good, very good. Aw. Hey, excellent. So you're going V-Roid too. So just like me. So that also helps too, because if you ever have any problems, they can also help out. And White would be able to offer advice too if needed. We could do main piercing. Poison ink would be kind of nice at this point, because I don't think we need to worry about piercing anymore. Because the thing is it's like bucket's kind of just like flattening everything. So, piercing I don't think is too important for unfortunately. Protect the zone. Oh, this zone's gonna be so protected. This zone's gonna be so protected. They're gonna be wondering how the hell it could be ever unprotected. Easy. I can tell I'm gonna be like crashing and sleeping good tonight. Drone gauge, run speed up. Have I ever taken? Yeah, I've taken run speed. Of course I have. Run speed's such a good one. Of course I would take it. Yeah. Aww. Sticky egg. Sticky ink's a good one. Wow, could you imagine getting the final one of this and decreases the movement speed of enemies to 1%? That's so low. Oh, we have so much money right now. Crab tank? Crab tank is a fun idea, but do I want sound wave damage? Not really. Squid attack. I guess I could take it. Ink damage, that's a good one. Product sold out. We probably just maxed out our chips, actually, so I'd be very surprised if we didn't max them out. Yep. So we're just gonna do the easiest ones here, which I guess is gonna be this one. Because at this point, they're not really worth anything. I don't like, ugh, never mind. Lights and encoding, great. Wow, that is so many things. That's risky. I shouldn't have done that. Ooh, got him. Let's do it. Nice, that wasn't too bad. Oh my god, it's been 12 hours. No wonder I'm feeling a little bit sleepy. I gotta remember, if I'm starting like 2 hours early, it's gonna be like, I have to be mindful of that. Because I really don't want to be running 12-hour streams anymore, but don't get me wrong, like, I love hanging out with y'all, but those are really long streams. Yeah, I'll probably call it after this run. I was mostly just, well, I shouldn't say mostly just, but, you know, part of it was that I figured I'd be up until the morning so I could go for a walk with Code Mom. But I wasn't thinking about the fact that I started the stream early tonight, so... I mean, things have clipped very long. It's flowed really well. Pardon me. I only really feel tired, probably mostly because I ate a bunch of craft dinner. And like I ate four people's, a 4-person serving of craft dinner. Oops. I haven't had it in a while. I want craft dinner. This is a lot. My body is a machine, and that machine is currently struggling with a lot of craft dinner. So the machine is sleepy. Sleepy machine. Sleepy. I can't believe how well the parries went in Elden Ring. Like, there was never any doubt that, like, the parries were gonna be pretty good, but it was just like, oh. I'm still kind of impressed, either way. Like, basically, every 2 parries you do, you get, like, a knockdown, which, to me, is, like, that's shockingly high. And each of those parries still gives you, like, a couple free hits on the, boss. Just is all turbine, isn't it? So this week coming up, I had plans for our next retro game to throw into the mix. I know technically we're probably going to be jumping back into Punch-Out, because I do need to finish off Punch-Out. Punch-Out got kind of put on the back burner for a little too long. But I do have in my mind another retro game that I want to look into maybe starting soonish. Probably maybe after Rust of Moss. Which, grab that. And we're done. What was I gonna say? But the one I have in mind, which I'm prepping, it's gonna be a big one. I might put off for a little bit longer, because I feel like I could juggle a few smaller releases between it. So between it and now. Since I imagine Elden Ring's also gonna take a little bit of time. Yeah, rest of self-care. Don't overdo and get sick. No, don't worry about it. I'm doing A-okay. Based on last time, it seems that Smollusk thinks I backstabbed it somehow. If Smollusk was born from the desires of the Memverse devs, then it might see Marina as a parent. Here's a weird thought. Is Smollusk acting out because it can't get Marina to understand what it wants? So what if it is? We still can't let it win. We got one job, and that's to get this pallet reconfigured. So let's go do it, 8. All right, this is the big one. Someone on the internet. I do feel like you are a good friend. Oh, you're a good friend too, Scarlet. I don't know if you feel the same, but yeah, no worries. The thing is generally because Smallest, even if you do stop us, you don't have the power anymore to bring about the world of order. You get that, right? Check your trap. If it's all right with you. Anyway, you started it. All of you are my reason why everyone wants a world that never changes. What? What do you mean it's our fault? Oh, everyone will be happy with me when I crush you. They'll tell me a good little program. So get ready. My tentacles will snap you like twigs. Back to the basics. Alright. Bucket time. Yeah. Just give her brisket. Let's do this. It's a lot of damage, honestly. See how this goes. Because they hit it with a hammer a bunch. That was pretty good, I'd say. But no worries, I will pace myself. Because I stream pretty consistently and I stream a fair amount of hours, I feel pretty comfy, like if I feel under the weather or I'm just feeling extra tired, I feel pretty comfortable taking time off, usually. So, I try not to sweat that too much. The DPS. Okay, round 3. This piece. Worried because I can't see him right now. I see stuff, but that's a little risky. Okay, we're up. Should have taken care of it. Hit this jerk with a hammer! Oh shit. No! Okay, that was mostly greed. I'll admit that. I would be careful, because this escalates sometimes kind of quick. I thought the hammer would probably take it out, like it did last time. It did not. Just go. That was a little too risky for my taste. Oh. What are we dealing with? Okay. Whoa! Whoa! Whew. That was very sudden. Got it. Yo! We did it! Baby destroyed. GG's. I got snapped into 8 pieces. Why? What do you mean when you said we're the reason Octolings want the world to never changes? Sniff, sniff. You dummies gotta know by now how many Octolings went to the surface over the past 5 years or so. Octoling world used to be so peaceful and stable, but it's all changed, all because of the blockheads who long to wife on the surface. To wife on the surface. Everyone was cool with the mass exodus. You're saying Memverse devs felt that way too? Which is why an unchanging world was so appealing to them. Yep, everyone hates the dummies who threw away the old Octoling world. That means you ate Moina. Ah. Oh. Don't hate us. Big man's palette's complete. Yeah, we risked it for brisket, and now we got, I'm trying to think of something that rhymes with bucket. But my brain is only saying lucket for bucket, and I'm like, no, we'll workshop it. Oh. Hey, not bad. It's only... What's the trash about anyone who left Octoland being a traitor? Don't listen to that dope 8. Oh, 60 pearls. That's substantial. Alright. Wow. Why did I think I'd have time for a major project while on tour? I'm writing this way past midnight. This is me venting without screaming so loud. It wakes everyone up. I had an idea right before bed. I want to get it down before I forget, so I went to my computer and next thing I knew, hours had gone by. What am I doing? Pearl and the tour staff are relying on me. I can't tell them, sorry, no show today. I forgot to sleep. Well, we're taking a break once the first half of the tour is over, so maybe I can buckle down and finish it then. In fact, no babies about it. This Octoling can do anything. But for now, Project Memverse, final title pending, is on the back burner. You know, I might not have the time to do the whole thing by myself during the tour break, but that's what my friends are for. I know plenty of engineers from the old days who'd jump at a chance to help. I hope so, anyway. Oop, I think I see the first rays of dawn out there. I really gotta get some sleep. Good night. Oh. Alright. Wow, 600. That's a lot of pearls. We could probably... That's 500 for the next damage up. Might as well get that. 700 for the last one. Goddamn. Hmm. Chip bias. Continues. Maybe there's something new over here. Yeah, we did it. That was pretty good. Oh. It's the little things that have... Whoa! I was supposed to have the enemies in them, but then there's pancakes. Celebratory pancakes. Very good. Aw, very good. Oh, they're so cute, the little sprites. There. Alright, so... What was Bucket? Bucket was kind of orange. Kind of a pinkish orange. Whereas Roller was more purple. Okay, well, next time we sit down and play this, we'll only have 4 left. And some of them are pretty close. As a real smart cookie, I would have used those pearls just to jump to the end and complete another one. Because I could have done that with a couple of them, but we need the pearls anyways. So... Oh, my goodness. I'm definitely starting to feel it now, though. I mean, we're at 12.5 hours. That was a very long stream. But a really good one. Got lots of stuff done. Lots and lots of stuff done. I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really energized. Like, sometimes you just have a stream where it's just like, you feel like you've really accomplished a lot, you know? So what did we just do? We just did Bucket, didn't we? Which is that one. So... There we go. Bucket is done. I might have to reorganize this a little bit. Alright. Let's see what's going on in the hub. Just walking by a banner that's like, press like if you like Hamilton, and then the next one over is like, press yay if you like Baby Yoda. It's like, okay. Goddamn. Oh, okay. 2 a.m. Strange little gremlin. Okay. Oh. Oh. Halloween mix. Huh. Maybe that's why that isn't working. I can't believe it rotated back to the one that isn't playing any music again. Ah. Hmm. Sorry, I'm just like taking care of the thing here. Okay. Huh. My hand tracking software has decided to not do anything. I'll fix that. There we go. There. Okay, so... Whew. I'm like, that, my thumb was looking really bent there for a second. Fuck. Why are my arms so stretched out? There we go. Oh my goodness, I am pretty drained, so I think we're gonna look for a raid. I'm gonna stop my raids for now, because honestly, with the way the raids have been tonight, I wouldn't be surprised if one popped in right as it's ending the stream. Not that they were bad, they were actually awesome tonight. So thank you everybody who raided in. I hope y'all have enjoyed the stream. I imagine the next stream is probably going to be Tuesday, but there's a small chance I might stream tonight. I'll have to see and think about what's what, but we did just do 12 hours, and rather than... Let me see, what day is today? No, it's Canada Day. I'm going to probably be off tonight, so next stream is going to be Tuesday. The main reason is just that if there's fireworks, there's a good chance that the dog's gonna flip out, and it's not gonna be pleasant to stream with the dog barking endlessly. So, but the next stream is definitely gonna be more Elden Ring and more, Russet Moss. But, yeah. I think it would be a good idea to raid Politely Wicked. I think that'd be a good idea. So, anyways, but yeah, have a good sleep. Absolutely, Scarlet. Yeah, Politely's awesome. Politely's a great streamer. But yeah, so I think this is pretty much it. So, thank y'all for watching, hanging out. Thank you everybody for the raids and everybody who hung out tonight, and hope everybody enjoyed the stream. Definitely, yeah, like I said, definitely drop Politely a follow if you haven't already, because Politely's great. Otherwise, yeah, tomorrow, Tuesday's the next stream. So, yeah. Alright, thank y'all for watching Hangout, and I will catch you next time. Bye! Bye!